Uh, Take this with a grain of salt, or take it deadly seriously. Personally, I choose the latter of the two. I hope and pray, I don't do wishes, but I hope and pray for something that resembles some kind of normalcy. Not that anybody seems to have a clue what normal is anymore. They're too busy being right to realise that they haven't got a clue. And I'm playing for all-out tyranny. Why? He walks like a duck and talks like a duck. It's a good chance it's a politician pretending to be something they're not.
Something very disturbing is happening that almost nobody is talking about, but we're going to talk about it. You look at the headlines and you see Trump scandals, economic chaos, but there's something else that's happening. According to new data compiled by Senator Adam Schiff, ICE and CBP have approved over $414 million in weapons contracts in just a single year. This includes millions of dollars in precision long guns, essentially AR-style rifles, millions for more Glock handguns, $30 million for ammunition, $25 million for non-lethal weapons like tasers, pepper spray, and tear gas. One contract alone involves rifles that are described as military spec AR-style weapons. Now you might say, all right, well, ICE has weapons. Yeah, they do. But ICE is not the army. It's not fighting a foreign war. It's a domestic immigration enforcement agency. Why is it stockpiling weapons that make it look like they are about to deploy a war in the United States? Well, because it's kind of what they've been testing. Adam Schiff's report concludes that ICE and CBP are basically constructing a heavily armed domestic police force. And it is happening under Trump, with ICE expanding warrantless operations, ramping up surveillance, building these mass detention centers and infrastructure. And now they want to add firepower to that in a scale that we've never seen before. This is bureaucratic militarization. And when you look at history, once these security bureaucracies expand, they don't shrink. You know, look at DHS after 9/11 and how it ballooned. The money just flowed like a waterfall to contractors, the weapons accumulated, the missions expanded. Overnight, we saw oversight destroyed. Right now, it's not about Afghanistan or Iraq. It's inside the United States. Trump says that mass deportations are his signature policy. But deporting millions of people would take...
That's enough. It's plenty. History has not usually, not most of the time, not some of the time, not almost all of the time, but literally every single time, shown us that a de-weaponised nation is always followed by a tyrannical regime. They always take your firearms off you first. Then what do? Call some kind of excuse to give them all back. Now we've got a whole bunch of firearms in the hands of people that don't even know which is a dangerous end. We've got no firearms safety, no firearms respect. We have a firearms free-for-all, all in the wrong hands. Civil unrest like you wouldn't believe. You think about it, if we just completely dropped the hammer on, okay, everyone can have a gun again. Just like that. Imagine the bedlam that would ensue. The amount of numpties that would be getting around firing guns off all over the place. With no firearms, respect or responsibility or safety or just common sense on a 22 rifle with a tailwind is deadly at a kilometre. At whatever you accidentally hit. That's why you're meant to have a kilometre range of nothing in sight. No cattle, no dwellings, no houses when you go shooting. Because a .22 rifle can be deadly at a kilometre. 1,000 metres. Not accurate, but deadly. Imbeciles playing stupid tricks, picking it up, going, click, click. I had someone do that to me once. He thought it was up in Victoria. I was with a painter and docker at a bikie's house, and this bikie was cleaning all of his replica handguns. He walked in, he thought that, and my mate thought they were all replicas, and he picked one up, went click, click, right at my head. He goes, "You fuckhead, I only just unloaded that, you could have killed him." I went, "What the fuck?" Some people just shouldn't have firearms. I'm lucky to still be here. I nearly ended up being a permanent fixture of Victorian farmland. Why do you go take your firearms? Oh, stop me. I've got more firearms sense than half these cops getting around that shoot people because they feared for their life with somebody with a butter knife. I definitely got a damn sight more respect for people's lives. So what do we do? What's going to happen? Well, you've been noticing that our cops are geared up to pretty much military police style now. We've got Scott Challen. He's going to hold rallies all around Australia, touring the joint, till he gets right round, and then apparently October or November or something, he's going to hold the biggest protest Australia's ever seen. Come on. You can see it wood for the trees, can't you? He's telling everyone in advance. He's telling you in advance. I'm telling you to stay home and protest with your wallet. Protest with your taxes. Use that. They're not going to shoot you for not going to work. I'm not very bright, but I can carry a banner.